All your days will belong to us.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
What the fuck?
Mother of God.
Hey guys, Kingopersia back, and this is my video on auction houses in MMORPGs in the What is an MMORPG series. So let's get started. So auction houses are pretty much as they sound. They're really the only way you can interact with them is talk to an NPC. They're called auctioneers, and they're basically just an auction house. You post items onto the auction house that you want to sell, and people can bid on them or buy them out, pretty much like a buy it now option. Usually, and pretty much all the time, the buy it now option is more than the bidding price, the starting price. It's like eBay, pretty much in the game. So you can put anything you want on there as long as it's not bound. An item being bound means that only you can use it, and you can't sell it unless you sell it to an NPC, then it just disappears forever. You can't trade it with another player. So if the item is not bound, then you can put it on the auction house for a starting price, like on eBay. And so let's say you want to sell something for 100 gold and maybe a buyout price of 150 gold. So if somebody wants it real badly and you don't mind paying the extra 50 gold, instead of bidding for a lower price, they could buy it out and get it right away. And you can choose, in most games that have auction houses, you can choose how long you want it to be on auction. Right now there's a day, 2 days, that's all I've seen. And usually the longer you have it on there, the more it costs. Because it costs money to put it into the auction house. It's usually not much, but like depending upon the rarity of the item. So if it's a higher level and it's really rare, it's going to be a little expensive to put on the auction house. But it's going to sell for more as well because it's more valuable. So it works out in the end if it sells. If it doesn't sell, it gets sent back to you, and then you have it back. You can put it back in the auction house if you want, or you can just sell it and get rid of it. Do whatever you want with it. And what's really cool about an auction house is that that's one of the main components of the economy of a MMORPG. That's pretty much the economy, where the economy thrives, or the heart of the economy in MMORPG is the auction house, which is really interesting about it. There's a search bar. You can narrow down your search by telling it to look for maybe armor or a weapon. You can tell the rarity, like uncommon, custom, legendary, artifact, something like that. You can search prices, you can search different types of armor, light, medium, heavy, all that stuff. You can narrow it down however much you want. You usually have a certain amount of slots you can put items into to sell, so you can only sell a certain amount of items at a certain time. And yeah, so auction houses are pretty simple. Once again, the really interesting thing is that that's the heart of the economy. That's what drives the economy, is a lot of auction houses, auction house items. And I don't know about Star Wars, but in World of Warcraft there's 2 different channels of the auction houses. There's the general auction house, the Alliance auction house, and the Horde auction house. And then there's also the, what is the name of it? The goblins that have their own auction house. If you go to a certain goblin, it'll be an auction house only on that auctioneer, and you can only go to that auction house channel, that auctioneer. You can't see it from any other auctioneer in the world, in the map, which I think is kind of cool, but it's kind of weird. I mean, I can understand why they would do it for lore reasons or something like that, or role-playing, but it doesn't really serve a purpose. That's just me. Another cool thing about the auction house is that is what helps crafters, people with certain crafting skills, like professions like gathering, or like herbalism or leatherworking or something like that. That's one way for people to make money. That's how they sell their stuff, is that when they max out their profession skills and they don't need anything more that they make for themselves, they can make it for other people, and they sell those things on the auction house. That's how they make money. And you can also link it into general chat if you want in the city or whatever, and that helps too, but the auction house is really a big way to do it. So, oh yes, also, recently a couple games have merged auction houses between the factions in the games. So in Star Wars, the Republic and the Imperials can see each other's items in the auction house. The idea is that the Hut Cartel, which are kind of like the underworld traders in Star Wars, they've taken control of the Galactic Trade Network, which is another name for the auction house in Star Wars, taken it over and merged it. So if an Imperial puts an item on the Galactic Trade Network, a person on the Republic side can see it. That is pretty cool, don't you think? So that's it. So thank you for watching. If you want to be friends with me on Steam, my Steam name is the same as my YouTube name. Don't forget to like this video, like my Facebook, Facebook and Steam are in the description, and look forward to next week's video. Next week's video. Thank you for watching.